Okay, and we'll wait for our intro music to finish up. Looks like it is. So, hello everyone. Doing some more streaming today. Today we're going to be loading some of the GitHub archive data with PySpark and writing it to MinIO in Parquet on my Kubernetes on ARM cluster. We are joined by Professor Tim, who is currently eating dinner. So I won't bring him up right now to come say hello, although he is very cute. So we may have a professorial break a little bit after dinner for him to take a constitutional walk, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And before we get too far into this, I'm going to do a little tweet. Just in case folks want to join us. Yeah. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start jumping into things. So, first thing that I'm going to do is... okay, yeah, that connection has failed. Let's refresh it. Okay, the server is not running. That kind of makes sense. I would like Spark 301. Oh, that was interesting. What? Huh. There was an interesting message. I want to dig into that a little bit. Oh, yeah. Get context. kubectl config. Get context, kubectl. Config use context K3s kubectl get all dash n Jupyter. Maybe it was jhub. Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened. Let's take a look really quickly at the hub logs. Okay, there's a lot of crap in there. I don't see that event message. kubectl get claim, get PVCs, all namespaces. Okay. I think here's the thing that I want to do. Well, we'll deal with that another time. Okay, that's fine. We are going to go ahead and start with, we're going to upload our notebook from before that we had like the hello world. Okay, cool. We probably want, well, whatever. This is good enough for now. We'll just run this and make sure that everything still works. Because if it doesn't, then we'll have to debug it. But if it does, then that's fine. We don't have to worry about it. The other thing that we can upload while we're here is from the desk examples. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to upload this one because that's going to be the one that we're essentially, oh, no, sorry. There we go. This is essentially the thing that we are going to be porting over into Sparkland really quickly. Okay, cool. Looks like it works just fine. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess we gave it adaptive. Yeah, well, there's some stuff, but it's only in Spark 3.1, so that's fine. These are probably fine configuration stuff. We'll use that in a little bit. Okay, so the date time part, that's going to stay the same, as is generating, yeah, all of the GitHub archive files. GH archive files. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Cool. So then what we're going to want to do here is, oh, actually, yeah, and we're going to want to load, okay, imports. Okay. See if that does the trick. No, okay. Do not remember how to do that, so that's fine. SQL session. Okay. Okay. By default, it'll end up just using the Spark context that we already have. So that is fine, I think. Let me double check that that's how it works. Spark session. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So we can see that it is using all the configuration properties that we set up here. So that's fine. We deprecated in Spark 3 the ability to have multiple Spark contexts anyways. Although I think you can have multiple Spark sessions, sort of. It's a long story. But that's fine. So we have a session. Ooh, I wonder if the Spark UI link works. Probably not. Yeah. This is the thing. We could set up some weird forwarding stuff. We'll I'll have to do some thinking about how we could make that magically work better. Because I think that does magically work better in Dask. But yeah, let's double check that we've got reasonable. Cool. So now we're gonna actually load the data. So okay. Yeah. I didn't need to run that again, but that's all right. Okay. Load data. Okay. So we'll start with just loading sort of the minimum part. Yeah, okay. And then data frame reader. Yeah. Okay, format is going to be JSON. I think compression is going to be auto-detected. The schema will also, we can just use auto-detection there. And then we're going to just go ahead. Is it path? No, it's path. It'll take a list, right? Yeah, it'll take a list too. Okay. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and okay. Interesting. Unsupported operation exception. Yeah, I don't want you to do list. That's the... I thought this would be easier. I thought this would just work out of the box, but it does not look like it is. Yeah. Okay. Spark load HTTP. Here we go. Yeah. No, fuck that shit. Do not want to do that. I mean, this is reasonable, right? Like, it is frustrating. I don't want to have to do that. But it looks like that is what I'm gonna have to do. Huh. Okay. So even though, well, I'm curious. Let's see what happens if I try and get this with a text file. Okay. TXT data. TXT text file. Okay, and then is that going to explode? Wait, what? Take yes. So if I call take one, why does this explode? In what? This is most likely just telling me that something happened in the JVM. So let's go take a look at the logs and see what it is that happened in the JVM. Normally it shows me. Huh. 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 Okay, yeah. So I can't do that either. Okay. So that's fine. This is frustrating, but that's okay. Okay. Unlike in Dask, we can't directly load HTTP. So we'll do some magic. RDD of URLs. So I cannot spell to save my life. Yes. Okay. Whoa. Great. Okay. Now this down here. RDD of URLs is equal to, oh, so then RDD of records, RDD of URLs dot flat map. Yeah. Fetch file. Okay. I don't write a lot of Python code these days, so Python fetch gzipped file decompress. Oh. Oh, fuck, I want to stream it too. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay, okay. I kind of want to, okay, insert cell above. Okay. Okay. Def. Okay. Fetch a compressed file. Oh, thanks. Fetch. Thanks, Alexandra. Or Alexander. I'm not. Alexandre. Sorry. My reading. Okay. Yes. So, okay. Fetch. Actually, do I have wget installed on the workers? Fetch a file to temp directory. Okay. Actually. Okay. Yeah. And I'll start with debugging it this way. So we don't have to get the 3 copies of the stack trace. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Python fetch do I have wget installed in these workers? I don't know. If I did, it would be a lot easier to just have wget do this. Or curl. Huh? Okay. I guess then we'll just go ahead and we will okay. Python temp file. Okay. Python temporary named file. And I call tf.name. Great. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. 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 Now to decompress on the fly. Or, well, okay. Load the decompressed data. Load the data. Alright. Load the data and decompress. Okay, Python stream gzip. Okay. Okay. Let us see. Yes. So if I use gzip underneath the hood, it uses this, but does it stream it or no? So yeah, okay. Okay. So then I think I can get away with doing this. I think I can go ahead and import gzip fh. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think this will do the trick. I think. Okay. Open tf.name, read. And then, okay. Can I return? This is a fun question. Let's go take a look at. It's been such a long time. Def flat map. Chain from iterable. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. And then, okay, so wow. Okay. While yield Python. While yield Python readline. Is this, am I crazy or? There we go. Okay. That's more or less what I want to do. Okay. Oh. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Thanks, ZBR. Yeah, no, I'm doing not bad. Well, whatever. We can try it really quickly. While line equals fh.readline yield line. Yeah, surgery. They did some stuff on my nose. But it is actually, I wonder when I'm allowed to take the stuff off of my nose. Let's see here. Do. 4 weeks from. Okay, so soon. Soon. I think maybe a week or two I can, and that'll hopefully help a bit. Thanks. I like pilots. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that's not a valid syntax. Okay, well, true. If not, line break. Okay. It is not happy. Oh, HTTP 403 forbidden. Wait, really? It's not, that's not at all what I was expecting. This should be valid, yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's just fine. That's weird. Oh. Huh. 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 Okay, this is weird. Okay. Pretty sure I have wget installed on this machine. What happens? Okay, that downloads just fine. Uh-huh. Huh. Okay. Redirects from HTTP to HTTPS. That's fine. So what happens if we just go ahead? If we can distribute ML models via Spark ML pandas, vectorized UDF, what's the use case? Yeah, so I think Dask is maybe better at parallelizing existing Python code. So if you've got like a chunk of Python code and you want to make it run faster or handle more data, I think it generally does better. And it's a little bit, it's less work, and it's closer to Python, I would say. Okay. So that just goes ahead and gets an HTTP 200, and I do not know why. Why is URL retrieve giving me... Okay, URL retrieve... URL retrieve, but wget succeeds. Okay. Huh. Weird. Maybe it's a header? Let's find out. Let's find out. And then... Okay, I would like to have opener handle URL opener redirects. Okay. This is URL opener, right? I mean, so we've already got it working with wget. So like we know that like this is totally fetchable. It's just that I have to I guess use something else. So let's go URL open. Okay, URL. Whatever. Yeah, okay, so we know it works. I don't really want to rewrite this code, even though it's deprecated. Because, like, yeah. URL opener redirect. No. Okay. Redirect. No such luck. Okay. Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just call. I don't want to. Fine. Python download file, custom user agent. Ah. Well, that's maybe simpler. Okay. Okay. This gives me a 403. Aw. Damn it. Huh. Hmm. 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 Why is it getting me 403? Like, this just does not. Huh. Yeah. That's not. Did not work out. URL open. Yeah. This is super jank. Oh wait, yeah, this doesn't even use their. Wait, okay. Let me go back. I clearly screwed something up. Okay. That makes more sense. This makes more sense. Okay, okay. 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 There we go. Oh, fuck yeah. What am I going to try? Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. Share me if it's a link or something. That totally works. Paste bin. Whatever. I guess I can dump. This looks. I'll try this while you make a paste bin or something. Oh, huzzah! Wait, did that work? Yeah, that worked. Okay. We got it working anyways. I guess let's add a comment. On the do not allow list. Okay. But that's fine. And this is nice. I think this streams the data. Oh. Yeah, okay. Insert cell below. Quick verification. Yeah, and then so I guess we'll. Okay. Okay. I want to move this cell up. Well, okay. So, why is my mouse not behaving anymore? Okay. Do not know why it's stuck in highlight mode. There we go. That's fixed. Sorry about the message. Thanks, Soup. Okay, so we've got we've got the thing set up, right? Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. This will download the data. So there we go. And now I want to turn it into so session. And I think that can I do can I give it an RDD? Yeah, I can give it an RDD. Okay. Session.read.json RDD of records. Cool. Oh, I probably this might have oops, that's actually probably too much. We're gonna start with just running it through with just one. Yeah, I don't. How would I say this? So, well, that's a good question. How would we know? Yeah, it's fine. You know, there's a lot of files. I honestly don't think Spark knows the number of RDDs in a current Spark session. Like the only way would be to look at the number of instances of things that extend the RDD object that I can think of. Because Spark isn't explicitly tracking most RDDs, right? Like, because it's only once they have data inside of them that we really like care. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's what the count function is for. It tells us the number of records. And so we can map a size function over it. And there is actually there's a size estimator, but it turns out it's actually kind of hard to know the number of records. Sorry, it's kind of hard to know how much space something takes. So the size estimator is just an estimation. It's deep inside of the Spark code, but it's there. There is a size estimator that you could use. You'd probably have to copy it out because I don't think it's public. But like the question of how much space something takes is complicated in Java land. Okay, this is not so good. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to cache this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Why is this taking time? Oh, we can put on some music. Oh, that's way louder than I expected. Let's take a look at the executor logs. What is going on? Not a lot in this one. Oh. Okay. Sensibly not a lot in either of these situations. That's kind of weird. Yeah, so my favorite music, that's hard to say. This is relaxing music. I listen to a lot of digitally imported radio when I'm programming by myself. I like Nine Inch Nails. It really depends on my mood. I like the Postal Service a lot too. They're kind of not a happy music, but they're good. Okay, so this is not a party. This is having difficulty for sure. Exec. Okay. Spark. Interesting. So, okay, yeah. That looks kind of like what I would expect, which is to say that there's like a PySpark daemon, and it's using most of the CPU. So it's clearly crunching away. It's doing something. Although I'm not super sure what exactly. What would we be doing? What do we do in Python here? Actually, yeah. So inside of Python, we decompress the data and yield it repeatedly. That's weird though. And it's not using much memory. I was expecting it to use more memory, and that was going to be the problem, but that doesn't look like what's going on at all. Unless, yeah, okay, let's go ahead. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Kernel, restart and run all. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I don't have htop installed on inside of these containers, so it's yeah. Let's go ahead and download this. No. Actually, yeah, because we're at about the hour mark. But yeah. Yeah, it will. It'll have the default number of partitions. It's part of why sometimes people specify the number of partitions. Cool. Yeah, I think cool. So that looks like it's working okay. Like it's working fine, right? So that's cool. That did its trick. So I guess we're just gonna do loading on this one because honestly, I think the hour mark is kind of like I know how should I say this? I think I know what's going to be involved in getting this to work with MinIO, and I think it's going to take a little bit longer than I want because I want to go do dinner now. Because my mouth is not cooperating with me. So thanks everyone for joining me. We only got part of the way through, which I mean that happens. So tomorrow I'll do the second part where we write this data out. And today is just part one. Today is just loading the data. But that is okay. and tomorrow we'll do part 2, and then hopefully there won't have to be a part 3. So thanks for joining me. It's really great when there's people here to chat. Thank you, Zubiar. It's always, it's just, it makes it a lot more fun. It's like, you know, I can't go out and see people. You too, everyone. I hope everyone's staying as safe as possible in our current world. And I'll see you all around. Let me figure out how to turn off the stream again.